welcome to another episode on this channel. If this is your first time, a cowboy. I don't know what welcome is in Hausa, but then I'm sure you know what I'm trying to say. And if this is not your first time, thank you so much for always watching. I see the comments, I see the likes, and for those that go ahead to repost. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about something very interesting. So I feel like when a single person talks about this attack that I beg you is because you are single. So today, I'm doing this with a married person, a young, beautiful married person. We're going to be talking about this. And please, let's just have an open mind. I don't want to say the topic right now, but when we are back. Welcome back. So today we are going to be talking about, and I'm sure some of you are wondering, what are we talking about, Cassandra? We are going to be talking about is marriage and achievement. And so this is my beautiful friend. She has been complaining since. I'm not this fair in real life. She's fair. She's very fair. Don't mind that. Okay, so say hi to my people.
Hello everyone. My name is Marvelous Phillips. Nice to be here. It's nice to meet you all.
Mrs. Marvelous Phillips in court. Okay, so talking about is marriage and achievements. What do you think, Marvelous?
Okay. You know, when you're talking about marriage, first of all, what's that word marriage? Right? Marriage is the union between two people, a man and a woman. They come together, they say we want to marry. So achievement is something that you actually accomplish, right?
Yeah.
So now, speaking on marriage, is marriage an achievement or not? If you ask me, I'll tell you that it's an achievement, not because I'm married.
Yes.
But, you shouldn't stop there.
Okay.
Right? Because if it's not an achievement, everybody should be married. Most times, I think one of the things that people dread when you talk about marriage and all of that, is if you marry now, there are some certain things you can't do anymore.
Yeah.
When you're married, when you start having children, you know the whole drama, you feel like you don't have a life anymore.
Yes.
Those kind of things. Do you understand? So, but actually, marriage is sweet. It can also be a bed of roses, honestly. So, but when we are saying is marriage an achievement or not, it's actually an achievement. Raising godly children is an achievement for so many people because it's not everywhere. You can't get it everywhere. It's not easily accessible. That's applicable everywhere. You can't just have, it's not everybody that can actually raise godly children.
Yeah, so true. So, sorry to cut you short.
No, it's fine.
Is marriage an achievement? So, I'm of the opinion that marriage is not an achievement.
Okay.
And I'm of the opinion that staying married in a peaceful home, hitch-free marriage is an achievement.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, when most times the reason why we say is marriage an achievement, why people debate and say it's not and it is, is because African mothers make it look like once you get married, you have a PhD, you have made it in life.
No,
but that's how they make it.
You don't stop there.
But I'm sure you get what I'm coming from. That is how African parents make it look like.
Of course.
That, in fact, have your masters,
they say if you're not married, that's a very wrong.
Do you understand?
Wrong
have PhD. If you like graduate with first class,
I guess
you've not achieved anything.
That's not it actually. Let me explain this, right? The reason why African parents, just as you stated, usually say, if you're not married, you've accomplished this, you've accomplished that, and if you have not married, you don't have anything. It's because they look at it as, building a home, you have to be under a man. Do you understand? Build a home. That's what makes you a woman. When you have children, that's not it. That's not all to life. There's more, right? If you remember, I defined achievement, the process of accomplishing something, right? Now you are not married. How do you sustain that marriage? Is when you are able to sustain that marriage, I can actually say, and you are still in the marriage, like I can say, okay, it's an achievement because now you're in the marriage, you are put putting effort, you and your spouse, to make sure that okay, this marriage thing is actually working.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now you can now, that's when you can say, this marriage thing, at least, I thank God, at least you stay 10 years together. It's not easy, this, that, but okay, thank God that I've been able to stay this long in marriage. I think I've been able to, especially in this world now.
See, I'm telling you, wait, do you know that most times people don't even last 3 months, 6 months, even
Seriously.
a week.
Yeah.
There's this automatic issue they never knew existed, and it's enough to. So that's why I am of the opinion that, because an achievement is something that you work towards to say, okay, you have achieved this goal, right? So if you are able to stay together, like people say marriage is work, the both of you have to put in effort.
It's a lot of work. A lot, in quotes, not work, a lot of work actually.
Coming from the married person. So I know that it's a lot of work that is needed to make it work, right? And so that work for me that you've put in to sustain that marriage is what I would like to describe as an achievement.
Thank you. That's what we term as, you understand? Because it's not just about, okay, I've seen a guy that's going to get married. A lot of people get there. They even do introduction, do trad. Then maybe even the day of the wedding, you now be like, this thing, I can't continue. It's not easy. That's why before you even say, I want to get married. I was having a conversation with my sister recently. So we're talking, I was like, if people could actually spend more time in the preparation of the marriage itself as an institution, the way they concentrate on the wedding, I have to wear the best dress. Don't get me wrong, when I was having my wedding, I was that day, I must be the finest girl in that hall that day. You understand? And all of that. It's fine. It's okay to do all of those things. But we need to also draw our focus on what are we actually doing? Are you just meeting? Are you just going to be living with that guy? That's this guy is fine. You need to take out time to actually pray. When you pray, you actually also have to, find out who is this guy. Find out vital information about his family. You cannot just marry anybody. That's the truth. Forget that the guy is rich, he has money. If I marry this guy, I will not suffer
my
again.
life is gonna change.
Do you understand? No. Or you say, this guy, even though the guy is not working, his father has money. Our life will be soft.
Like all these footballers I used to see, but I haven't really seen them in real life. I just used to see them from television.
Exactly. Some of them, you can't keep up with. Marriage is not just it's not those flashy things, it's not the wedding, it's not the pictures of social media, it's not the title Mrs. It's more than that actually. It's actually more than that. So sorry, I just had to chip in this thing. I just feel like we need to actually do more work before getting married.
I always say that I think I want to spend more money on counseling, right? Than on preparing for the wedding. Seriously. Do you understand? Look at Worry Picking, for example. I keep on talking about her everywhere I go. She just did a 10 vow renewal.
So beautiful.
So beautiful. No. I'm sure when herself and Ikechukwu got married the first time, right?
It wasn't like that. It wasn't,
But they had to make sure, and for them to do a 10 years vow renewal and wedding anniversary, it's because they've been able to stay together in peace. If not, they would have been saying, after 10 years, we are not doing it again.
Seriously.
I've seen people that after 20 years, they still called off the marriage.
Of course.
Do you understand? And you are asking yourself, 20 years, you've lived together for 20 years, why are you not calling them? But apparently, they didn't live together in peace. Now, my question to you would be, why do our African parents, why do our mothers and our fathers make it seem like getting married is an achievement? If you don't get married, you've not achieved anything.
Okay. Let me answer that. What I understand, where I was raised and the way we have seen most of our African parents using and all of that. One of the reasons is this. When they've seen you grow, they've seen you make them proud and everything. One thing is that they have this fear of you being alone. They don't want you to be alone. They don't want that greatness to end with you. Forget the fact that they actually want grandchildren, right? But they want you to also not. They are scared of you being alone in the long run. Because the truth is, most single people they have great friends like who I can just call. I say, babe, where are you? Or so and so thing happened to me and all of that. One thing is that they don't want you to be alone. That's one thing I've noticed. They don't want you to be alone. They want you to have somebody, your
A
own man,
companion,
your
yes.
own person.
Yes.
Forget you have friends, so, but they want you to say, I have this person. They want somebody to always be at your corner.
Yeah.
And the only person that can always be, you wake up, you see him in the morning, it's your husband. That's the truth. Secondly, mommy wants to go for a mugo. That's the truth. Daddy wants to see his grandson and granddaughter. They want to see that line continue.
Yeah.
Right? So that's, and also, third, let me add this. They don't want you, because I feel like most people, when you're not married and all of that, you're human being, you have blood flowing in your body.
Yeah.
They don't want you to start misbehaving.
Yeah.
They don't want you to start, sleeping around and all those kind of things. So they want you to actually, be able to contain that thing, share that part of your life with a spouse, with someone, one person. Yeah, I know that some parents can actually be very, 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 very ridiculous.
I was going to come to that.
Yes.
So I think that it's like what you have said. There's nothing wrong with trying to see your children, spend the rest of their life with someone that they call their spouse, their partner, and have children. I mean, God commanded us to be fruitful and have kids, right? So it's scriptural. But it's not scriptural that it's a must that you must get married though. If you don't want to get married, you can stay by yourself. I'm just trying to say that the part where I think our parents miss it is when they begin to add pressure.
Okay,
let me understand.
Let me also
when
say something.
And most times, that's the reason why some people that's the reason why I don't even like to go to my relatives' house.
I get it. Okay, let me
Jesus.
I understand. Some people can be really, really
dramatic. Like, it's the pressure. Do you know we are humans? We have, and this is the reason why some people miss it.
Yes.
They see certain red flags and they ignore it. They're like, oh, I can live with this. Why? Because mom and dad is pressuring you to get married. People are reminding you of your age. Hello, I think I should know how old I am. I don't need my relatives to be reminding me every time that, oh, you are going to be 30. Oh, you are going to be 30 this. Do you get?
I get it.
Please, if you are watching this, start commenting. If you have the answers to this question, let us know. Is marriage an achievement? If yes, why? If no, why? And why do you think that African parents, add a lot of pressure? Why do they think that it's an achievement? And by so doing, add a lot of pressure to their kids. And you see people, when they miss it eventually, their parents are like, endure, na so it be, na so it be.
I'm going to say something on that and what you mentioned earlier. So you see, those people, that community of auntie, we are getting old, what's happening? Nobody's coming, this, that, and also some parents actually say, my daughter, try to do this thing now, that with mountain pressure, they keep calling you, call this pastor, have you spoken to this, have you spoken to that?
Your parents will know the pastors in the city.
So let me say something concerning that, right? So some parents, the problem is institution. The next door neighbor that you grew up with, her daughter is married. The second one is married. The third one is going to marry next month.
And you're on their own child.
In your own mom's family, maybe the first is a boy. Maybe he's still they don't usually put that pressure much on the guys. It's usually the women that they want to just, because they feel like age is on your side, you're aging.
So age is not on the men's side.
So you see, one of the reasons why our parents sometimes can be applying that pressure, sometimes can come from a place of competition. Secondly, it can also come from a place of envy. Some people's parents, some people can be so envious that that this my child is not ready for marriage. She might be 30. The person that is getting married might also be 30. Is she matured enough?
Exactly.
Marriage, for your marriage to work, you have to be matured. You have to know how to think, how to talk, how to relate with other people. Do you understand? So I don't know if anybody's mom or dad is watching this, but it's very important to know if your child is matured enough to get married. So, and also it can also be that maybe her friends too are asking her, we've not heard from Funke. Is Funke married? What's going on? Or is so and so thing. Those kind of things. It can also make them, or maybe when that same family one person is married, or maybe almost everybody is married, and it's left one person. So all the pressure is on. Auntie, don't kill yourself. Just relax. That person will come, because they say he who laughs
laughs best. Dabi, we got this best though. If you take your time.
So take your time. Don't be in a hurry.
Yeah.
Marriage is good. Marriage can be sweet, but take your time. Prepare. Listen to sermons. Listen. Is it Okoronko?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
Mildred Okoronko. Yes.
Yes.
Listen to those things. Pray. Please pray. It's important, because
we've seen people that had hope, that we are aware of their purpose, their calling, and they got married, and marriage killed it. Seriously. Some other persons got married and it blossomed. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You made mention of something. You said most times people think that when they get married, maybe children and all those things can serve as an hindrance,
Yeah.
Well, I used to be in that school of thought. I'm not sure I know how to manage it. But when you don't have a help, or you are the type that you are not sure you want a help in the house, how do you cope with maybe fulfilling your purpose and managing the kids? I know we've diverted, but it was because of what she said. I just wanted to talk about it. So
yeah, that's fine actually. Okay. Let me explain.
I know it can be a handful. Yes, I don't know how people do it.
Actually, it can. Okay. So the thing is, I might be wrong, but the thing is, what you just need to do is, number one, I will keep saying it, pray.
Yeah.
If you have a supportive spouse,
yes, I was going to say that.
It goes a long way. It will help you. And also, let's say your spouse has the kind of job that he's supportive, he's a supportive person, but he's not able to do those things because of the nature of his job and all of that.
Yeah.
Get the help. If you don't want those girls that comes from villages and all of that, there are professional nannies and all of that, nurses. You can get those people. You can put cameras in your house. Even when in the office, you can be watching. You can record it. You can even tell them, I have camera in my house, so please behave yourself. And be good to those people. Because if you're not good to them, don't be good to your children. That's the truth. That's one way to manage it. Another way is, if you can also, if your child is small and you have to go to work and you don't trust anybody around in the house without you in the house, help your baby in the crèche. Yeah. Most crèches, they have cameras there. You can be seeing your baby. Yeah. Do you understand? From time to time. And I was
also going to say, I think a supportive family as well.
Exactly.
Like how they have mother-in-laws.
Thank you. I was going to say that because actually, in my own case, I enjoyed my mother. My mom came when I just gave birth. I think the very day I gave birth, that's when she even landed. So when she came, I didn't allow that woman to go. She stayed in my house for 10 months. I enjoyed. I usually tell people that.
Yeah.
I don't think when I was growing up, I enjoyed my mom as much as I enjoyed her when she came from Omugo. That woman, wherever you are, God bless you. Seriously, you see, when you have good parents too, they actually help, especially when they are able to make sacrifices. Not everybody has those kind of parents that can actually make such sacrifices for their children. My mom really actually sacrificed that. She came, she stayed with me, she helped me, and it was a lot easier. It's when she left, I had to baby, you need to go to the crèche because mommy needs to work and all of that. So, if your mother-in-law can come, she can come. If you don't have parents, then you have, maybe if you have good aunties, they can actually, or your siblings, somebody you can trust.
A supportive system.
Yeah. So,
okay. Anyways, thank you so much, Marvella.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we talked about, is marriage an achievement? Yes or no? Let us know in the comment section and why. We diverted a little bit, but I'm sure you can always catch up and enjoy this gist. So please do well to like this video. Do well to leave a comment. We hope you've learned something from this conversation, because we don't just want to talk and talk. Our purpose is that you learn something, not because we are perfect or because we have all the answers, but we just want to share with you what we know. Okay, so please let us know what you think in the comment section as well, and do well to repost the link so that others could watch. Okay, till I come your way next time, my name is Cassandra Tayo and this is
Marvelous Philip.
Bye.
Bye.